Good afternoon. This is the video newsletter for Buy Sell Short for Sunday, November 20th. We're looking at the Dow 15-minute chart right now, and going into tomorrow's session, we've got sort of a negative bias on the 15-minute chart, and not really a surprise. We still have those European debt issue nonsense continuing to rear its ugly head, but probably the headline generating move tomorrow is going to be regarding the super committee unable to come to an agreement, it looks like, unless they can pull something out of their butts going into the market tomorrow. That may be the excuse to take us lower in the market, but unlike the nonsense that we saw back in August, there's already automatic triggers on spending cuts, and those spending cut triggers don't happen for another year. So really, any sort of drop we have with regards to the super committee and the debt agreement will be temporary, short-lived, and we will see a nice bounce out of it, in my opinion. Looking at the 15-minute chart, you can see RSI's got a downward bias, negative MACD cross going into the close on Friday, and stochastic still has a little bit of downside risk. We get a better idea just looking at the Dow daily chart. As I've said, we've got nice support at the 50-day moving average. That's at 11,520 or 11,523 right now. So, we could see a pullback to the 11,400 area and still be fine on this chart. Again, indicators, just like the 15-minute chart, we're still not to a buy signal on stochastics. We've got some possible downside. If we were able to break back above 12K, that would all be negated. Russell, a 2K chart, you can see, just like all the other indices, we continue to coil between the 50-day and 200-day moving average with support here and a breakout up here. SMH, similar thing, symmetrical triangle. We've got support at the 50-day moving average. And, let them do what they're going to do. Commodities, a little bit hit, but we're looking here. Looks like we're going to get a pullback to that 20-day exponential, although now it's only at the 95 level. Again, holiday shortened week with Thanksgiving, so moves are going to be more exaggerated. Volume has really dried off in the last few days, so we can continue to see more of the big up and down moves on low volume, but momentum is out there. I mean, the last month has just been, actually the last 2 months have been fantastic. Small cap stocks continue to outperform. How many 50% movers did we have last week? That is how good the market is. Who really cares what the overall indices are doing? As long as we're seeing momentum in the small cap plays, that is all that matters. MRNA biotech stocks are starting to get the interest. We've seen quite a few big biotech movers. We had a penny biotech, PARD, run 200% on Friday, go from 13 cents to 40 cents on a little piece of news. MRNA, this is one we jumped into. Breakout, 18 cents. Going into the close, 50-day moving average is 17 cents. We could easily see this one make a push up to that 25-cent area. The chart looks really nice and bottomed here. Note stochastics gave us a little buy trigger there on Friday, and this is one that could easily run 100% in this market. ANX, this is one that we had a very nice run in when the market bottomed in October. We got, almost a 30% move on this one. Did a financing 2 weeks ago, or actually last week. Big haircut, dropped from the $1 range all the way down to the 61 area. Looks like we're bottomed out. These guys are loaded with cash now. Approximately $55 million in cash. Market cap, half that. Makes it really, really nice with biotechs and traders looking for biotech stocks and stocks trading under the $1 level. Minimal downside, very nice upside. As you can see, whenever ANX has big sell-offs, it always manages to bounce back to that 20-day exponential, and right now it is sitting at the 85-cent level. Even the 8-day moving average, which is at 72 cents, as you can see, it quickly rebounds to the 8-day moving average almost every time when it goes above and below it. So indicators look really, really good here going into this week. Another one, SOMX, nice little double bottom on this one, 90 cents to 95 cents, and then a possible push over one. Nice bottomed out chart here again. And biotech stocks, as you can see, we've got some nice stocks, and these stocks, bio stocks, tend to do very, very well going into year end. TELK, Cash Rich, they also present at the same conference our CYTR play does in December. Nice bottomed out chart, 30 cents breaks, gives us 35 to 40 cents, an easy 40 to 50% plus potential on this stock. Speaking of CYTR, we had a nice little run early in the week, and then it did what we've been doing, or the stock did what it's been doing essentially over the last several weeks, just a stair-step move higher. A close above 40 cents is what we are looking for now. We've gotten intraday breaks at the 40-cent area. What we're looking for is a close over 40, 47, 60 remain our targets here. ADX remains very, very strong, and stochastics, we've pulled back. It's inevitable. This is just one of these stocks. We're going to continue to sit in it and, just stair-step, walk it all the way up to the 60-cent area over the next several weeks. TRID, monster winner for us on Thursday. Friday opened at 32 cents, and then with the overall market conditions of Friday, options expiration, etc., etc. You had traders taking some money off the table, back down to 25 cents. Great place to pick up a swing position in this one going into January, in my opinion. This should be a very nice bouncer into the January timeframe. We're also looking at a possible or a positive MACD cross, maybe Monday, more than likely Tuesday, and stochastics, getting ready to trigger that buy signal at 20. So we got a nice little spike in this one. It's proved it can move. Came back on lower than the volume it had on that big run on Wednesday and Thursday, and these are the kind of plays traders are looking and funds are looking for, stocks like this that they can blow up really, really quickly and make their year end. Remember, we've got a lot of funds chasing performance right now. BWEN, big move early in the week, has retraced all the way back to its breakout point. Still like this one again going into year end and January. Zone as well had a little pullback on Friday. This is one of these stocks I don't mind sitting on, waiting for that 25 to 50% move over the next, I'd like it this week, but I have no problem holding it as we wait for that to happen. So we've got some very, very nice setups going into this week. TELK, SOMX, ANX, I really like the setup on this one, and on SOMX could be some very nice movers. And MRNI, especially sticking to that biotech theme, could be a very nice mover. We had big volume on this one on Friday as well. So we've got a lot of possible or nice setups going into this week. Also, small cap stocks and penny stocks tend to do very, very well Thanksgiving week. Reduced volumes, traders on vacation, they like to play these speculative plays. We've got lots of momentum out there. Even with the weak market we had this past week, there was a lot of momentum out there, and that is what we trade off. So again, nice setup going into this week. We're probably going to get some noise with the overall market, but again, same thing as before, going back over the last 7 weeks, buying opportunities, buy the dips, ride the trend higher, and as long as they're bearish on TV, that's great. So that's it for the video. See you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Good night.